Whispers of the Past. Plato's story of Atlantis. Our story starts not in the deep ocean, but in the mind of a great thinker. Plato, writing way back in 360 BC, told of an amazing island kingdom, Atlantis, a super-advanced civilization with incredible powers. They were the best sailors, their ships fast and smooth, their main city a wonder of buildings and clever design. Plato described rings of land and water, showing their control over nature. In the middle of the city, a huge temple to Poseidon, the god of the sea. But their pride made the gods angry. Earthquakes, floods, and then the ocean swallowed Atlantis whole. Was this a lesson? A warning about being too ambitious? Or did Plato, inspired by real happenings, create a legend that would last for thousands of years? The mystery of Atlantis had begun. The world searched from the Pillars of Hercules, which is now the Strait of Gibraltar, to the shores of the Americas. Plato's writings made everyone wonder, where was this lost city? The Strait of Gibraltar was the edge of the known world back then. Beyond was the giant, unknown Atlantic. Some thought Atlantis was under the waves. Others looked east to the Mediterranean Sea. The Minoans, with their advanced culture and sudden disappearance, became a good guess. A volcano blowing up on Thera, now called Santorini, seemed similar to Plato's disaster. Finding America added more to the mystery. Could Atlantis have been an old civilization in the Caribbean, destroyed by earthquakes and rising seas? The search for Atlantis, once just in the Mediterranean, now covered the whole world. Clues in stone and sand, the hunt for real evidence. After centuries of looking, real proof of Atlantis is still missing. Some people point to underwater structures, like the Bimini Road in the Bahamas, as proof of something man-made. Others say these are just natural things, shaped by the ocean. The discovery of old harbors and underwater settlements near Greece gives us interesting clues. Did rising sea levels cover these settlements, giving Plato the idea for Atlantis? While interesting, these places are thousands of years older than Plato's Atlantis. Studying the Earth gives us another clue. Shifting land, volcanoes and earthquakes have changed the Earth over many years. Is it possible Atlantis is now under the seabed, hidden from our eyes? Many voices, experts, dreamers, and the quest for truth. The mystery of Atlantis has fascinated people for ages. Historians study old texts looking for clues. Archaeologists dive deep, searching for real things. Geologists study the Earth's movements, trying to understand the past. Some say Atlantis is just a made-up story. Others think there's some truth to it, a memory of a real civilization lost long ago. Even famous underwater explorers like Jacques Cousteau and Robert Ballard have talked about it. The discussion continues, driven by curiosity and a love of mystery. The magic of Atlantis, why we're still looking. The story of Atlantis is powerful. It speaks to our love of lost civilizations and our wish to find the secrets of the past. It reminds us of the power of nature and how fragile we are. The search for Atlantis is a journey into the unknown. It's a search for knowledge, adventure, and maybe a way to see ourselves in history. Whether real or made up, Atlantis inspires us, makes us question the past, and fuels our dreams of discovery. The ocean keeps its secrets, but humans, driven by curiosity, will never stop looking for answers. And maybe someday the mystery of Atlantis will be solved.